Maybe you've been a little stressed out, frustrated, things weren't going your way, your little business deal fell through, you got fired, about to lose your home because you couldn't pay your mortgage. Maybe you've got some bad news about your health. Got a plan for you. Go feed the birds. A number of years ago, I was having some really tough financial problems, and I had several properties that I had, and one I had a swimming pool in the backyard. That's where I lived. So my oldest daughter decided to come over and see what all was going on, and I had not told anybody about what kind of problems I was having. And she looked at my face and she says, "Dad, you've lost your joy." I said, "No, I hadn't." She said, "Yes, you have." I said, "I really haven't." And she said, "Well, I can tell by your countenance something is a problem." And I said, "Well, yeah, maybe so." And she looked at me, and with the greatest of wisdom, she said, "Look, here's what I'm going to tell you. Go feed the birds." Well, I heard that. So after she left, I went down to the store and I got me some bird seed. And I put that bird seed out on the patio around the pool. And I sat out there on my patio and watched the birds come in. First come a little sparrow, and sparrow left and come back and brought her brother. A little bit later, one of those left and brought back mama and daddy. And a little bit later, they come back and come a bluebird and a red bird and a blue jay. Then came a squirrel eating the corn. There was a smorgasbord of birds out there. Well, a little mama bird and a baby bird come up there, and the little baby bird stood off to the side with his mouth wide open, and the mama would go over there and get some seed, come drop it in his mouth. Well, the mama would go back and go get some more, and the baby bird looked around and dipped down and got some more. So as soon as mama turned around, got the mouth back open again. I said, "You little faker." They did that like forever. And so I was amused by watching the birds. What happened to me? My spirit settled down. You remember that old comic book that we used to get, Don't Worry, Be Happy? Well, it's kind of like that now. People are looking for Saturday to come around and have rest. But I got to tell you something. The rest of God is a state of being. And Paul talked about it, or whoever the writer of Hebrews was, and said that we have kind of missed the mark. We've sinned because we haven't entered into his rest. And what I want to tell you is, if you're going to really, really be able to fight everything that comes against you in life, you've got to learn how to rest in your own soul, in your spirit. You've got to be able to shut life down and enter into his rest. And if you'll do that, I think you're going to find, no matter how bad all the things that are coming against you are, you'll be able to rest. You know what? It's God's plan for you. Enter into his rest now. How long does it take to do that? It's one step of faith. Now stand up and pretend there's a line there on the floor. And you look at that line and says, "Well, I'm frustrated right now, and I'm nervous and upset right now, but if I step over that line, I'm going to enter into his rest." And then step. What I'm trying to tell you is, it's a step of faith. And you can do that in your heart, or you can get up, like I said. You can actually feel it if you do it with your body. But I'm telling you, it's in your mind, it's in your heart. Enter into the rest of God, and your life will be good for a long time. I promise. Go feed the birds. God bless you, and go in peace. Love you. Bye.